Chinese Taipei competed at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, from 5 to the 21st of August 2016. Chinese Taipei is the designated name used by Republic of China to participate in some international organizations and almost all sporting events, including the Olympic Games. Neither the common name Taiwan nor the official name Republic of China would be used, due primarily to opposition from the People's Republic of China. This was also the nation's 9th consecutive appearance at the Summer Olympics. Medalists. Archery. 3 Taiwanese archers qualified for the men's events after having secured a top 8 finish in the team recurve at the 2015 World Archery Championships in Copenhagen, Denmark. Another set of 3 archers qualified for the women's events by virtue of the nation's podium finish in the team recurve competition at the 2016 Archery World Cup meet in Antalya, Turkey. The Taiwanese archery team for the Games, led by London 2012 Olympian Tan Ya-ting, was announced on February 26, 2016, based on the results at the Olympic team trials. Men-Women Athletics. Chinese Taipei athletes have so far achieved qualifying standards in the following athletics events. Keynote ranks given for track events are within the athletes' heat only. Q equals qualified for the next round. Q equals qualified for the next round as a fastest loser or, in field events, by position without achieving the qualifying target. Near equals national record. NA equals round not applicable for the event. By equals athlete not required to compete in round. Men track and amp road events, field events, women track and amp road events, badminton. Chinese Taipei has qualified 4 badminton players for each of the following events into the Olympic tournament. World No. 7 seed Chu Tianchen and London 2012 Olympian Tai Su-ying were selected among the top 34 individual shuttlers each in the men's and women's singles, while Li Shenmu and Cai Chia Hsin secured the men's doubles spot by virtue of the top 16 finish in the BWF World Rankings as of the 5th of May 2016. Boxing. Chinese Taipei has entered 2 boxers to compete in each of the following weight classes into the Olympic boxing tournament, signifying the nation's comeback to the sport since 1996. Chen Ninchin had claimed her Olympic spot with a quarter-final victory at the World Championships in Astana, Kazakhstan, while lightweight boxer Lai Chunen secured an additional Olympic place on the Taiwanese roster at the 2016 AIBA World Qualifying Tournament in Baku, Azerbaijan. Cycling. Road. Chinese Taipei has qualified 1 rider in the women's Olympic road race by virtue of a top 100 individual placement in the 2016 UCI World Rankings. Track. Following the completion of the 2016 UCI Track Cycling World Championships, Chinese Taipei has entered 1 rider to compete in women's omnium at the Olympics, by virtue of her final individual UCI Olympic ranking in that event. Omnium Equestrian. Chinese Taipei has entered 1 jumping rider into the Olympic equestrian competition, by virtue of a top individual finish at the FEI qualifying meet for Asia and AMP Oceania in Hagen, Germany. Jumping golf. Chinese Taipei has entered 4 golfers into the Olympic tournament. Lin Wentang, Pan Cheng-sung, Candy Kung and Teresa Liu qualified directly among the top 60 eligible players for the respective individual events based on the IGF World Rankings as of the 11th of July 2016. Gymnastics. Artistic. Chinese Taipei has entered 1 artistic gymnast into the Olympic competition for the first time since 2000. Li Chikai had claimed his Olympic spot in the men's apparatus and all-around events at the Olympic test event in Rio de Janeiro. Men Judo. Chinese Taipei has qualified 2 judokas for each of the following weight classes at the Games. Lian Qialing was ranked among the top 14 eligible judokas for women in the IJF World Ranking list of May 30, 2016, while Tsai Ming-yen at men's extra lightweight earned a continental quota spot from the Asian region as Chinese Taipei's top-ranked judoka outside of direct qualifying position. Rowing. Chinese Taipei has qualified 1 boat in the women's single sculls for the Olympics at the 2016 Asia and AMP Oceania Continental Qualification Regatta in Chungju, South Korea. Qualification legend. FA equals final A, FB equals final B, FC equals final C, FD equals final D, FA equals final E, FF equals final F, SAR B equals semi-finals A, B, SC, D equals semi-finals C, D, J, F equals semi-finals E, F, QF equals quarterfinals, R equals repechage. Sailing. Chinese Taipei has received a spare Olympic berth from the International Sailing Federation to send a windsurfer competing in the men's RS-X class to the Olympic regatta. Men M equals medal race, L equals eliminated, did not advance into the medal race. Shooting. Taiwanese shooters have achieved quota places for the following events by virtue of the best finishes at the 2014 and 2015 ISSF World Championships, the 2015 ISSF World Cup Series, and Asian Championships, as long as they obtained a minimum qualifying score as of March 31, 2016. The shooting team was named to the Olympic roster on June 9, 2016, with trap specialist Lin Yichun going to her 4th Games. Qualification legend. Q equals qualify for the next round, Q equals qualify for the bronze medal. Swimming. Chinese Taipei has received a universality invitation from FINA to send 2 swimmers to the Olympics. Table tennis. Chinese Taipei has fielded a team of 6 athletes into the table tennis competition at the Games. Chen Chen scored a second stage draw victory to book one of 6 remaining Olympic spots in the men's singles at the Asian qualification tournament in Hong Kong. Meanwhile, London 2012 semi-finalist Chang Chi-yuan, Chen Zuu, and Chang Aiqing were automatically selected among the top 22 eligible players each in the respective singles events based on the ITTF Olympic rankings. Chiang Hung-chia and Hu Wang-Yuhua were each awarded the 3rd spot to build the men's and women's teams for the Games by virtue of a top 10 national finish in the ITTF Olympic rankings. Men-Women Taekwondo. Chinese Taipei entered 3 athletes into the Taekwondo competition at the Olympics. Chang Chia qualified automatically for the women's welterweight category by finishing in the top 6 WTF Olympic rankings. Meanwhile, 2015 world champion Lu Weiting and Hu Wang Hu IHSUAN secured the remaining spots on the Chinese Taipei team by virtue of the top 2 finish, respectively in the men's welterweight and women's flyweight category at the 2016 Asian qualification tournament in Manila, Philippines. Tennis. Chinese Taipei has entered 5 tennis players into the Olympic tournament. 3-time Olympian Liu Yan Hsu and Jie Su Wei qualified directly among the top 56 eligible players for the respective singles events based on the ATP and WTA World Rankings as of June 6, 2016. Having been directly entered to the singles, Xie also opted to play with her partner Chang Chia-Young in the women's doubles, while sisters Chan Haoqing and Chan Yung-yan teamed up together in the same tournament by virtue of the former's top 10 WTA ranking. Xie was scheduled to play in the women's singles and the women's doubles but withdrew before the tournament. leaving Chang unable to play and find another partner that have enough rank to play with. Weightlifting. Weightlifters from Chinese Taipei have qualified 3 men's and 4 women's quota places for the Rio Olympics based on their combined team standing by points at the 2014 and 2015 IWF World Championships. The team must allocate these places to individual athletes by June 20, 2016. The weightlifting team, highlighted by London 2012 silver medalist HSU Shuqing, was named to the Olympic roster on May 11, 2016. Men/Women Wrestling. Chinese Taipei has qualified 1 wrestler for the women's freestyle 69 kg into the Olympic competition, as a result of her top 2 finish at the 2016 Asian qualification tournament, signifying the nation's Olympic comeback to the sport for the first time since 1988. Key VT, victory by fall. PP, decision by points, the loser with technical points. PO, decision by points, the loser without technical points. Saint, great superiority, the loser without technical points and a margin of victory of at least 8 to 10 points.